Is the Florida housing market crash over? That's exactly what we are going to cover today by doing a deep dive analysis into the most current data that exists within the Delray Beach, Boynton Beach, and Boca Raton, Florida housing markets. And breaking news, CPI numbers are in and they came in light. They were less than expected. And the stock market, which prices in change instantaneously, seems to like it for today. But it will be interesting to see if they like it tomorrow when PPI numbers come out. But the breaking news is that inflation rose just 0.1% in March and 5% from a year ago as Fed rate hikes take hold. And to be clear, although this might seem like a win, and Wall Street seems to be interpreting it that way in the near term, just so we're all on the same page here, inflation is still on the uptick. And the data showed that while inflation is still well above where the Fed feels comfortable, it is at least showing continuing signs of decelerating. And the Fed is targeting 2%. And although these numbers came in better than expected, we are still at 5% compared to last year. 5%. The target is 2. But Wall Street likey, at least right now, but whether Big Papa Powell likey has yet to be determined. And while I'm not going to do a deep dive analysis into what the CPI numbers are for March 2023, because we will be here all day, what I do want to highlight is that shelter cost in March dropped to 0.6 from a high of 0.8 in February. Now, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I am committed to sharing the truth about what's happening in each market within Florida. And I've also shared that housing is a lagging metric. Unlike the stock market, which prices in change in real time, the housing market takes time, and much of the data that I share is old, but it's the most current data that's been reported. And while March numbers will not be reported by the Florida Realtor Association until the end of this month, I've got them today. And so today we're going to do a deep dive analysis into what happened in March for Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, and Delray Beach, because I was completely blown away with the drop in home prices in Delray Beach. And I'm committed to telling you the truth in real time so that you can make the best decisions for yourself, for your family, and for your financial bottom line. And what you see on the screen is Delray Beach single family home sales for March. And the average sold price in Delray Beach for a single family home was down 36.4% compared to February. And it was down 14.2% compared to last year. But from a quarterly perspective, from January to March versus a year ago, the average sold price in Delray Beach is up 19.6%. This trend is not your friend if you're thinking about selling in Delray Beach. And it's absolutely your friend if you're thinking about buying. Which takes us to Boca Raton. And in March of 2023, single family homes in Boca Raton took a beating. The average sold price compared to February was down damn near 20%, 19.7 to be exact. But compared to the same period last year, it's up 3.7%. And quarter over quarter, it's up 12.2%. The trend is not your friend if you're thinking about selling a home in Boca Raton. And it's absolutely your friend if you're thinking about buying. Which takes us to Boynton Beach, Florida. And single family homes in Boynton Beach, Florida were on the uptick in March of 2023. And compared to February of 2023, the average sold price upticked by 1%. And compared to a year ago, the average sold price in Boynton Beach upticked by 13.1%. Double-digit growth in Boynton Beach, March of 2023 versus March of 2022. And when compared to the same quarter a year ago, the average sold price in Boynton Beach upticked by damn near 12%, 11.7 to be exact. And to be abundantly clear, this is the big picture overview for March from a macro perspective, and the hyperlocal markets that you are shopping in within any of these cities are going to trade differently. There will absolutely be a different intensity of supply and demand depending on which hyperlocal market that you're shopping in, which is why it is critical that you work with someone who understands the hyperlocal market in order to advocate and negotiate for you the right way. Because ain't nobody on my watch going to allow you to overpay for a home. And ain't nobody on my watch going to allow you to overprice your home if you're thinking about selling. But we will definitively price it the right way to create a market within a market, which creates a competitive dynamic of multiple buyers bidding the price higher, finding you the one buyer on planet Earth willing to pay more than anybody else. I hope you found this content valuable, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and if you're thinking about buying or selling, please reach out directly because we would love to help. And check out my next video because I suspect you will love it a lot. And until next time,